Hello.
What's going on?
Filming.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? FYI, I'm just gonna publish it because it doesn't really matter that much. But there's like a minute of black space at the end of the file. Still gonna publish it. It's not worth waiting. It's a good cut though. I like it a lot. I think extending it anything beyond what you did probably would have watered down the interestingness quite a bit. Unfortunately for you, we're working with a student on the court all day today. We'll be leaving. What time are we leaving, Kirby?
Well, we have to be there at 9:45, so let's walk out until 11:30.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be leaving here about 20 minutes to go pick up the student, then go to the club, and we'll be working with him all day. We'll have dinner with him tonight, and then we'll work with him all day tomorrow. So, yeah. So Fridays, yeah. We'll always our goal here is always to publish the day after. So whatever I publish is what happened the previous 24 hours, which I think is kind of cool to kind of keep it fresh and keep really. I mean, if anybody like watching these is a big like Essential Tennis fan, this will be a pretty like in-depth, like in the moment kind of look at really what's going on. I mean, the stuff we shot yesterday is coming out next week, Monday through Friday. So you are in the know. All ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just make that. Ian, who should I ask to create a VIP tab in Academy?
One of the Jameses.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Yeah, James and I were talking about that, to pull it out of the coaching section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never talked to the other James.
James can tell you how to get in contact with James. Developer's name is James.
Can you know?
Ian, for the Singles Playbook email, did they buy something called Singles Playbook?
Yeah. Will's program is called Singles Playbook.
Okay.
They bought through our link, so they get
Just tell them thanks for signing up for
Yeah.
Singles Playbook.
using our special link. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why they're getting the bonuses.
Alright.
Can you send Kirby James Blanca's email, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. Email is the best way to get a hold of James,
Okay.
and he's like Gabe, but a developer.
Okay.
That's the best
a good
way.
description.
Yeah, actually. I think most of the content that you see out there when you search for how to hit a tennis forehand or whatever, there's a lot of great content out there. There's a lot of great coaches creating content. But a lot of it is just straight like theory, meaning it sounds good and it looks good and the player presenting it makes it look pretty, but does it in real life for the people watching, which are like average athletes, average players, does it really work in real life? And does it actually get a player from this level to this level? And so we coach for two reasons. Reason number one is to continue to grow as practitioners and increase our skill in diagnosing and applying fixes to problems, and to continue to learn like how to better communicate and better apply progressions and drills and that sort of thing. But also to create, this is super unique content that we create where we record our sessions with our students, and so we actually publish the content of us working with students, and that's something that we've been doing for a year and a half, and the other people in our space are really just recently starting to dabble in and just kind of experiment, like kind of stick their toe in the water a little bit. And we publish like 3 or 4 of these a week. And so it really kind of sets us apart and sets our brand apart, I believe, and I think really shows people that like we're like doing this, and it's not just coming up with like catchy like titles or looking good hitting a ball. Like we're actually publishing like proof that like, here, watch us start with this stroke and lead this player to this stroke. Like it's objectively like showing us like making players become better. And that sounds like obvious, but nobody else is really following in our footsteps. Not in like in a mass sense. There are some other coaches that are doing it, but in a like one video here and there kind of thing. This is real life, and real life, unfortunately, isn't like flashy and sexy and like it's work and. My life isn't flashy or sexy. And neither is my coaching. Like if seeing changes and results is sexy and exciting to you, then it is. But it's not nearly as attractive or magnetic as a tutorial that's like every second of it is engineered to be as engaging and entertaining as possible. And so these get on average a lot less views. But I think in terms of like value, they're unbelievably, valuable, but only to the kind of the right people that kind of understand it and know what they're watching, if that makes sense. We've taken this and we've like scaled it, and that's probably one of the bigger accomplishments for us, content-wise and coaching-wise, in the last year and a half. Unfortunately, I gotta go, or we're gonna be late picking up our student. But remember that question, and we'll talk more about it later. Have a good day.
Heck yeah.